Hey YouTube, I want to make this video. It's about my dream of Colorado and Missouri. I made a video on it a long time ago, but I never went in depth about it. I never made a video about it going in depth, but I drew it and I never finished it. So I decided to finish it and make this video because it has a lot of information. So the dream started, I was in an airport. It looked like the Denver airport in Colorado, and I saw 4 planes land at this airport. One was Russian, one was French, one was Chinese, and the other one was Colombian. Now, in my video that I made before, I never mentioned the French plane or Emmanuel Macron, the French president, because he was in this dream, because I saw the Russian flag and then I saw the French flag from a distance. I was like, this is the same color flag. I wonder if I saw the same plane. But no, I didn't. It was 2 different planes. But the dream starts and those 4 planes land. And I also see 2 helicopters land. They were Afghan military Mi-17 helicopters. It's the same ones that the United States bought for the Afghan army over in Afghanistan. So the people flying the helicopters were either Iranian or they were the Taliban. And in the dream, me and my brother were like, they can't be here. And we were going to find a way to fight back. We had guns, but we're outnumbered. So we just watched and observed what was going on. The dream cuts from here to here. Here I am. And I saw, here, I'm going to focus this. I saw, who was it? The Colombian president, Emmanuel Macron, and they were talking together. They were having a good time laughing about something. And then Xi Jinping, the Chinese president, and Vladimir Putin, the Russian president. So you got the French president, Colombian president, Chinese president, Russian president, and their 4 planes. They were in this airport in Colorado. I'm not sure why. It was locked down by the Russian and Chinese military, the Colombian military, and the French military. And yeah, I don't know. I just don't really understand what that means, but why they would be at that airport. But I do know one thing. Colombia, France, and Japan will be against the United States when we get invaded. I know that for sure now. So you're going to see, I mean, I don't watch news or TV, but you're going to see, I'm thinking France. You're going to see France turn their back on the United States and NATO. They're going to join with Russia and China. Same with Colombia, but that's a different situation. My buddy has a video on that. But anyways, the dream cuts from this airport in Colorado. I think it's the Denver airport with that creepy horse statue. I mean, I'll put links in the comment section probably. The dream cut from there to Missouri. And I was at this river and I fought a bear and I ripped out its tooth. It was a mama bear. I ripped out its tooth as a trophy. And my brother's watching me. He's on a log in the dream. And what this symbolized, as I killed that bear, I fought it and I drowned it in the river. I saw an eagle fly over. This bear represented Russia. It was a mama bear because its cub ran off in the dream. This represented Mother Russia. This represented United States of America. As I killed that bear, that eagle flew over, a bald eagle, you know. Symbolism, you know, like the American eagle. I think of symbolism that in the end the United States is going to beat Russia, but we're going to lose a lot of people. Now in the dream, after I beat the bear, my brother said, you did it. Many others failed, but you did it. I think what this means is when he said many others failed, he was talking about our allies, the United States. Many NATO countries failed to beat Russia. Um, and when he said, "You did it, Hoyt," I represented the United States in that dream as a whole. So, "you did it" means the United States beat Russia, but our NATO allies couldn't do it. But we finally did it, and yeah. And after that, I the dream, I was looking at him, and then it panned over to graves. We dug graves. I think this means that we lost many people in the dream. Now, what's interesting is what was given to me is that this place, this river, is 3 miles away from my house. But this river doesn't exist. But I know where it came from because I had another dream more recently, and I drew it of the same exact place, and I'll show you side by side. Here's my dream from 2021. And then here's my dream from more recently. Now, in this dream, me and my dad were about to ambush the Russians and Chinese, and we were in gear. We had our guns out, and we had it on camo and stuff. And in this dream, I saw a Chinese submarine coming down this river in Missouri, but that doesn't make sense. There's not a body of water to allow this to happen. But I figured out what this was. My friend Richard, his channel's Eyes Open in California, he told me about the Great Lakes split. When the Great Lakes split, there's a doomsday map on Google. It shows the Great Lakes splitting, and the United States will split in half, and a big body of water will separate the United States into like several different parts, and it'll go through Missouri, just like my dream. And that's how it happened. This river doesn't exist yet, but it will. Anyways, that kind of explains that. But in the dream, me and my dad were looking off in the distance at this bear who represented Russia. This dream took place in fall or winter, and the other one took place in summer, so I don't know the timeline, but it's pretty interesting. But in the dream, me and my dad set up boulders as an ambush against this Chinese submarine, and this is what I saw when it went by. It said China on it with a UN symbol and the flag, and a multi-combination flag on top of the little tower. Now, I did some comparison. About 3 car lengths is around 45 feet, and that's about how long this submarine was. And it was about 16 feet tall, so like 8 feet here on the body and then 8 feet on the tower. And yeah, it's going through Missouri. So, I mean, a Great Lakes split on the United States would make sense as to how a submarine was going through Missouri. They were patrolling the waters, but me and my dad like ambushed it, and it hit the boulders. They were right here, but I didn't draw it. I forgot to. And the submarine hit the boulder, and it tumbled and rolled, and it crumbled, and we destroyed it. But yeah. I'm not really sure the timeline, but I just want to share this. A lot of information. So, France, Colombia, and Japan are gonna be against the United States when we get invaded. America will eventually win in the end, according to some of my more recent dreams. And the United States is gonna split into different parts. There's gonna be flooding. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. And that's the video.